Hi everybody, I'm Kirsty Meakin from Nao Nails. In this video we are going to do a flame design, but we're going to do it different than another video that we've done. Maybe you've watched that one. We've got a few flame ones. We've got a 3D fire one, haven't we, as well?
Yeah, Game of Thrones. Yeah. We've got some more Game of Thrones.
Oh, but this one, I think this is the easiest way to create a flame nail. So let's get started. So I've already prepped Andrea's nails. So I've removed the surface shine and I have done a cuticle work. I'm going to fit a sculpting form. Now we're doing stiletto nails because we want them fierce. Fierce and fiery. I think this kind of flame nail design reminds me of like hot rods.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I've painted on the cars and that. It's so cool. Andrea's not had nails on for ages. It's been like less than 48 hours.
Yeah.
You've been struggling to pick things up, have you?
And he's horrible. I can't text or anything without him.
Without your nails on,
Yeah.
does it feel like?
Yeah, I just can't hit the right button or anything. It was just terrible. It was like starting all over again.
With new finger ends.
Like you're learning to walk all over again.
Yeah, you just I feel clumsy.
I do.
Yeah.
Like my fingers don't work properly without nails on.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
I have sculpted a few of them out already, but I want to show you the application. So we're going to sculpt these out. I am going to dehydrate now with the Nail Prep dehydrator. That's going to remove any oils from the nails. That's going to help for adhesion. And now we're going to use the Ultra Bond Acid Primer. You don't need a lot. So you see how I came out of the bottle then? I actually went like this. Tap, 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 tap. Tapping off the excess. Then I just draw it down. You see how it disperses over the nail very, very quickly. If I show you one little stripe, you can see how it's getting wider and wider and wider. So you just need to let that disperse over the nail. So I'm going to sculpt these out with Natural Beige. I'm using high speed liquid because I'm going to do this as quick as I can. And I'm going to pull this out to a 2 3/4. And I'm making contact with that natural nail. I like working with high speed because it becomes like mouldable pretty much straight away. So you can start to pat and press. There's no sort of time to dilly and dally. If you want that time to be able to really take your time, then don't use high speed, use max adhesion or medium speed. It just gives you a bit more time. Second bead towards the cuticle, then drag that and then feather it out over the top of the previous bead. Make sure your sides are nice and straight. Right, so now I'm going to do this finger. So connect to the nail. come back to this one and pinch.
That was okay.
Is that alright, that one?
Yeah, that was alright.
Don't be a wuss today, Andrea.
I know. Sometimes it doesn't hurt, and then others it does.
But is it really pain, or is it just uncomfortable?
It's a pain.
Exaggerating.
No, it's like when you were at school, remember the vices? If you trapped your finger in them.
What the hell are you putting your finger in the vice for?
No, that's what I imagine.
Oh, it's what you imagine?
Yeah. I didn't do it. But that's what I imagine.
Like, I was going to say, some kid's been bullying you at school, Andrea, and put your fingers in the vice.
Yeah, it's terrible. No, but that's what I imagine it'd be like.
Ah. You imagine it's like that, not it's like that.
No, I imagine.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to take the sculpting forms off now they're set. Then I'm going to get into my normal filing routine. Filing the side walls nice and straight. And if you loop down the barrel of the nail, you'll be able to see if one side wall's lower than the other. So that's what you need to look out for as well. Don't just view it sort of from that side angle. Loop down the barrel of the nail. Going to contour the surface. Right, so we're going to buff over now with filed. Good at this, aren't you, Andrea?
Yeah.
Wipe over with a bit of acetone. You can use a bit of gel residue wipe-off solution. I just want to make sure that they're quite smooth. Right, now for the exciting bit. Right, so for the flames, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Jammy Devil. And I'm going to use Jaffa Cake. Making me want a Jaffa Cake. Carambola. This is bright yellow. And what we're going to do is we're going to ombre this down. I am going to have a go at this. I've got this, saw this sponge. And I thought, I'm going to have a go. Might not work. But I thought, well, we'll just try it on camera. Right, so I'm going to put the Jammy Devil colour at the tip. And then let's have a go and just see if we can sponge this with this little makeup sponge that I found in Primark. Might work with a couple of coats actually. Going to do the same on here. Notice how I'm going to do the flames actually in a different direction than the one we've done in a previous video. So we're flipping them round. I think it looked quite cool doing them in a different direction, a little bit different. Pop me those in the lamp. Right, so I'm going to do the same again to build up the colour. So painting all of them this time, I feel more confident. Popping that in the lamp. Now I'm going to put the orange on, putting that in the centre. then with a different part of the sponge. I'm going to sponge each side. I'm actually going to sponge through the whole thing. And then build that up, because I think it might be a bit too strong on its own. Then we're going to overlap the yellow. So you don't need to go right to the cuticle with the yellow. Overlap it onto the orange. Again, I'm going to sponge. We're going to do 2 coats to build up the colour. When you start to sponge further up the nail, make sure you clean off anything that may touch the skin, because when it's going to go in the lamp now, it will cure onto the skin. So you can use a little brush with some gel residue wipe off solution, or you can just drag your nail down like I did and just
whip it off.
Might need to do 3 layers of the yellow. Now, because when we put it into the lamp it's very thin, it will set really quickly as well. So I'm actually only putting it in for 20 seconds. Right, so now I'm going to... I don't want to work on this sticky layer. Oh, it's not that sticky. Oh my god, it's got hardly any sticky layer.
Was that because you...
Because I've sponged it. I am going to use the black to create sorry, concentrating, couldn't speak at the same time. I'm going to use the black to create the shapes. So you're going to outline the shapes of the flames.
You're confusing me.
It doesn't take much to confuse you, so I'm not all that worried.
So rude. I'm looking forward to being pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, you will.
It's just that it's cured gel polish, so I just don't know how I'm getting rid of it.
You're not getting rid of it. Why would you get rid of it? I don't know what you mean. You must be really confused. So once I've got the shapes, you're going to go right around the cuticle with the black. You want to do this with a detail brush. So we've created the flame ombre first of all, and then adding the black rather than actually ombreing the flames themselves. This is a far easier way. We're going to go across all of the rest of the nails, creating different flame shapes. When you're doing flames, if you start with like this teardrop shape and then come off like this, you'll get that nice rounded part. See this section here? And then we can come a little bit lower with this round section. But you can start like that and you've got that centre point to work from. I'll come a little bit lower here. And come around and in. Wave it up. So you see you've got 2 flames there already. Get that border nice and neat. And then we can fill all of this in. So I'm going to repeat this over the other nails as well. Right, so we're going to top coat now. Right, so we're going to finish off with some cuticle oil. Just rub that in and you can see the full look, and I do think that both the designs together look really cool. You've got that accent nail, but you've also got a lot going on. You've got a lot going on, so you don't want to overcomplicate it by adding like a load of bling. I think this ring finger here is enough to sort of change up the design. So you have bling, and then we've got this transparent nail. I think it works really well with the other nails as well. Flaming marvellous. There you are, guys. Hope you've enjoyed our flame nails. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Instagram. If you recreate this design, hashtag us. I want to see how you get on. I want to see, you know what? I want to see little videos of how you've done it. See if you do it the same way. Which way is your favourite? Is it how we did the ring finger, or is it how we did the other ones? Comment below. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.
You come downstairs with her.
Nah, man.
Nah, man.
Nah, man.
One episode of Game of Thrones and she thinks she's northerner.
Quite liking the sponge at the minute. It might all go tits up in a minute. But right now, I'm happy with the little sponge.
Have you tried putting your makeup on with it or?
No.
No.
I reckon that would not do much. If you want
Yeah. No.
2 round little apple cheeks.
Don't think it would it?